see your buddy yet. Good morning, everyone. We've got mobile service coming today, so we were up at 7:30 and I'm out here lickety-split to try to feed Morris. We haven't heard they're on the way. The window's 8:30 to 12:30. Thank goodness. There he comes from the front yard. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. Hi. It's up here. Come on. It's up here. It's right up here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Morris. Let's go. It's up here. Okay. And there's Marty and Morris. Good boy. Good boy. Stripe was just let out a few minutes ago from inside, so he's here somewhere. Good boy, Morris. Marty's coming around now. Hey, Mart. Alright. This way you get to eat before anybody scary comes. Remember, I'm going to blow and then do the water this morning. Yeah, it was 54 when we woke up this morning. Supposed to be 74 today, 78 tomorrow, and then I see some 80s trickling back in. But still, nighttime temps in the upper 50s, lower 60s. So, you know, it's going to be really nice here the next week, for sure. You can sort of tell where I blew some leaves just as I walked up through the yard and where some of them went, because I blew them out from around the bird bath that way. And I don't know. I might blow some more out there, but probably not. I got so much other stuff to do today. It'd look nicer, but not make much of an impact. Hi, Gray. Where'd you go? Oh, I had the vacuum cleaner out a minute ago in the kitchen, and she got scared. I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. Gray, come on. Gray. She'll come out in a minute. She doesn't stay hid long from the vacuum cleaner, but she'd be back here. I went to refresh her water bowl and she'd come running out. Good girl. Sorry about the scare with the vacuum cleaner. Well, it's 10 a.m. and I've got myself out here. I guess the first thing I'm going to do is, well, I was going to blow over here, but Don's not off his conference call yet. Good thing I remembered that. I was going to blow first and refresh the water, but I got to wait for Don to get off his conference call. I guess I'll start cutting over here. I haven't heard anything else from mobile or the Tesla app, which is fine. I just mentioning. Right, I said I was going to start over here, and it might actually be good to do that before blowing, so I'm going to start here. It's going on 12 o'clock. We did have a message in the Tesla app that said that the tech was running behind, still coming, and would let us know when he had an updated ETA. And I basically said, as long as you come today, it's cool. So I've just finished blowing. I've just finished filling fountains. I guess I cleaned 3 of them. I guess I need to go clean this one quick too. But you can see that it looks better over here. I basically started blowing behind me, but I started with Marty's chair and cleaned the perennial border here and over in there behind Marty, and certainly over here, and some down in here around the water bowls and this fountain, and then in front of this chair around to the back side and over here about to the far Japanese maple pot with the impatiens. Not the one by the glider, but the one in between here and there. So this area is pretty much done until it's time to move stuff under the house. And then after we have the first frost, of course, there's more cleanup to do. So I think I'm going to go inside and have a cup of coffee. And then these beauty berries over here are going to get cut back. And then I'm going to start planting things. You know, if I can last out here till 4 o'clock maybe, I can get done what I wanted to get done. this area here, over there by that green fountain, over here, and this beautyberry bush, I'm going to tag that for next effort out here. Unless I finish up early and I've just got tons of energy and want to do it this afternoon. But that's probably a nice, you know, 2 to 3 hour chunk that I can, you know, save for maybe tomorrow. The trees over here are looking fine, by the way. I carried it up there. And here you can see both of them. I'm not happy about having to do it. I love the berries. But if you've lived through thousands of them showing up over here, you might feel the same about cutting it that I do. I can always decide not to cut it next year. And I've got some going up the hill up there, and I don't care what it does up there. I'll probably cut it back though, because it's prone to breaking and getting lanky. But I won't do it early.
I tell you, who needs to go to the gym? Just get you a girl who likes to garden.
I didn't call him down here to put rocks in here for me, but he came around the house because he's such a nice guy, and he said, do you need water, and can I do anything for you while I'm out here? That's right. And I said, well, I wasn't coming to get you, but since you're here, if you want to pour rocks in there for me, I haven't hurt my back yet today, I'd appreciate it.
That's probably 60, 80, 60.
I'm aware. Yeah. I've lifted it. I've lifted it within the last month. I don't like lifting it. It doesn't feel good lifting it. But you know, well, how do you think they got home? That last bag, I'm the one that got it home. To be clear, I lifted it off the pallet into the shopping cart. Right. And then that kind of hurt my back. And then I asked the guys to load it into the car for me. Right. But I did move it one time.
That's right. We all participate.
When I was 25, 60 or 80 pounds was no problem. And now 40 pounds is good. Yeah. You're good. It's all the back. It's all the back.
All right. Let me get back.
I got Elizabeth planted up there in the pot on the right, and I have my best deer protection, I guess. That doesn't look too bad. If I could go buy 2 more of those black things, I would, and I realize they're not the same black things. I might fix that in the spring. It's too expensive this time of year to go buy them anywhere else, even on Amazon. Walmart doesn't have them online. Walmart's out of them in store anywhere within a 50-mile radius. And yeah, anyway, I've done something to try to help. It's a blue Model S. I wondered which Tesla we were going to get today. All are exciting. Yeah, a repurposed Model S. I like it. So our mobile tech just left. We had Thane today.
Yes.
Awesome guy. He had to live with us talking about our last mobile tech a little bit.
Like, please God, get me out of here.
No, he was not. He was a super nice guy, and he can come back and work on my car anytime.
I agree.
He's been doing mobile for 5, and he's been with Tesla for 8. And he was even over at Westgate a little while, just a little bit before they moved to Glenwood, and now he's based out of Sumner.
Right.
Sumner Boulevard. But you know, obviously, we didn't stretch him too far today. Replacing the 12 bolt and putting on some wiper blades and checking tire pressure wasn't. And he was really just a little bit later than the window, just a smidge. And he had pinged us 2 or 3 times. Yeah. So no complaints. He's awesome. And talk about the scope creep, project creep. Yeah, baby, you tell him, Donnie.
So mentioned to him about the passenger seat belt adjustment. The seat belt itself
on robot, and the front one
works great. You know, the latch works, everything, but you just can't move it up and down to adjust it where it hits your shoulder. I like it high, Marianne likes it low, but it was stuck high. So he popped the interior trim off, and he said, oh, okay. And he said the trim was actually caught in the track. And so he got the trim out of the track, and it's going up and down now. He said if it happens to reoccur when I put in service, to tell him to don't bother to come without a upper seatbelt mechanism. And so I'll be sure to tell him that. But I'm sure he was right that remember they had seatbelt problems that held up our delivery.
Yeah.
And as Marianne pointed out, it's very possible that the person who installed the seatbelt mechanism didn't actually make it go up or down.
Yeah.
So they didn't know that it was jammed. They
Not
may have made
working.
it go up or down before they put the trim on, but by the time they put the trim on, they didn't do that one last thing.
So it was a 10-minute fix for him.
If
You
it
got
was
a
that
mosquito
long.
on your head.
Yeah, thanks.
I love you.
Yeah.
Hopefully I got him before he bit you.
Yeah.
I didn't hit you that hard. Quit putting on.
She doesn't usually hit me that. She never hits me. She never hits me.
So anyway, that was a good mobile visit, and
Yeah.
we got 2 problems fixed for the price of 1. And yeah, well, I mean, you know, you got to think about it. If I can answer a customer's resolve something for a customer with an extra 15 minutes, do I want to? It costs Tesla more to send him back out here another day than to just.
All right, so warranty repair anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing, he did point out that the Model Y Juniper and the Cybertruck both have significantly more mobile service events that they can do. In other words, with the older cars, they can't do it with mobile. You have to take it to the service
Right,
center.
they've redesigned stuff to make it so that it's more serviceable in the field.
Mobile service. They
Yeah.
intend to use more mobile service.
Yeah, yeah. So that's great. So that was
I think
good.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I was so excited to have a mobile show
Oh,
up
yeah.
because I told him, I said, I tried so hard. I promised them they could do the camera upgrade in the driveway, like my friend in Chicago had done on his car that had 0 problems with, and I had 6 service
Yeah,
center
we went
visits
back
on
to-
my
yeah,
camera.
that was-
Yeah,
that was getting to be
it's a good.
little-
It's a good thing I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
I mouth off a little bit, but I'm really nice in the long run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
sweet.
Anyway, so that's done. Don, I did move all the other stuff, but Don's going to get the tarp and move this after work. And there's just as much down below. While I was hanging with the mobile guy, that's what you want all of your housewives to do is come out and do yard work, like right on top of where you're fixing their car. Sure it is. Of course it is. With seeds in their hair and
You look great.
sweat. And yeah, I wouldn't want to have to get in Ruby right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I got my kitties. There's Stripey over there. They're all been following me
Beautiful
around
day.
today. Yeah, I picked a good day to be out here.
Yeah, and fortunately-
Today and tomorrow, and then it's going to get just a little warmer, but not hot.
Okay.
But a little, it will be low 80s instead of mid 70s.
Yeah, well, I unfortunately have to go back to work.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's life, making a living. I don't recommend it. I'm just be
Donnie.
born rich.
Bonnie. Yeah, so there's all of this up here, and then there's actually more down here, and I just decided to go ahead and get it done. I'm probably still going to get something in the ground also. If not today, tomorrow for sure. I started cleaning the perennial stuff on this side. But I went in and washed up and got a drink and made Don guacamole, and I can't believe that it's already 2:50 p.m. So, I don't see me quitting before 5. I'm running out of daylight and not out of things to do. Amazon delivered the screen, the 15-inch Echo Show, and we'll get that going tomorrow. We were talking about it last night and starting to configure some stuff and think about what we'll show on, and it's actually pretty exciting. It's 4:45 and I've been out here since like 10 and I'm stopping and I didn't get everything done. I did some things I didn't plan on doing, and I didn't do some things I thought I would do, and you know what? It's okay. There's this much down on the other side of the wall too. Mostly just beautyberry, well, and some of the perennial border. But anyway, Don was going to come and get the tarp and haul it all off tonight, or tomorrow morning will be fine. And so I kept going so that I wouldn't just be generating another pile for him tonight. You know, if he's going to get out the tarp and do it right, then I'm going to make it easier on him. So I finished up over here. This barrel planter, which I pulled that big New Guinean patience off of, Don came and lifted it for me. That's going to have the violas in it. And the mums, I think, are just going to go over here and look pretty in this pot. And the pansies are going to go in another pot. That geranium's not looking so good there in there. Maybe I'll just pull that out and say the heck with it, or I've got a pot here that I can put the pansies in. Actually, scratch that. The pansies are coming over here. Probably not there or here, but these looked really pretty last year. They like part shade just fine, and so they're going in there. And then if I want to put one in there, maybe I'll put another pot, one of these other pots beside it. So violas, mums, pansies. Actually, that pot right there is ready to have something in it. Probably needs to come down on the ground though. So yeah. And I'll do that first tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna leave the wagon and stuff out down there. I'll, get, I got 2 Japanese maples, a Leland cypress, and a hardy hibiscus to plant. And actually there's a Morris. There's a tiny variegated hydrangea that came from the NC State Arboretum that really needs shade. That's got to go in the ground too. They don't all have to go in the ground tomorrow. But soonish, real soon, there's going to be one of the 3 Japanese maples down there. It's going to go in another plant pot. And I got the pot and I got the rocks, but I don't have, the dirt won't be here till Tuesday or Wednesday. That, fancy dirt. So, anyway, I got plenty more to do. I'm so tired. We got some paving going on over there for the new townhomes going in over there. I had the window down because mosquito was biting. I'm all day outside the yard and not one bite today. Yeah, there he is up there. He bit me 3 times. He's bit Don. I can't reach him. Maybe I can get him out of the cart. I doubt it. I might have. No, he's still in there. Go out of the cart. Out. Okay, that's how not to kill a mosquito while driving down the road. I'm gonna have to edit that or delete it or something. But anyway, I think I got him. And Don took me to Harris Teeter to get steaks for dinner because I'm exhausted. And well, I had planned this morning, I decided I was gonna go just pick up steaks. The only problem with is in some delusion that I had that I would be done early enough in the afternoon with all of the outside work, and I would head up there and I wouldn't be too tired to drive, and it wouldn't be Friday rush hour traffic. So that didn't exactly work out for me. Grandiose plans that I had, Anyway, I got steaks. I'm going to go home and get cleaned up while Don says he's got his work clothes on. He's going to haul off that stuff for me. I told him he could wait till tomorrow, but
I'm going to get it out of the way.
Yeah, well, we on our way to town, I created a to-do list on A.
Yes.
So when we get our screen installed tomorrow, we can see our very first to-do list up there. I mean, we've actually had a to-do list before. Maybe not on A, though. I don't know. So, but tomorrow's list is pretty long. So I just got 2 packs of porterhouse steaks. One for tonight and one for tomorrow, because I won't be cooking an extended menu tomorrow either. Maybe Sunday I'll make the shepherd's pie. I've got the stuff for that. Although Johnny should be coming home later in the week, and that would be a good meal to have with them. So I don't know. I have to think on it. That was the Bequay Prowler. Bequay Prowler, as in hop aboard and have a beer while I drive you around the town. It must be one of those like beer. Downtown Raleigh has a beer trolley. Well, now that we have a social district in Fuquay, so that, people can drink on the street in certain parts of the town, I guess we can have a beer quay. a beer.
See the mosquito.
Oh, I don't want to. No. Here, we're just going to leave it there. He's stuck under there and seatbelted in. That's as long as my arm can reach. Anyway, I think it's just great that we have all of these social districts where more people can drink more alcohol out on the street. Really? I think it's great. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Wow. I never thought that. Surprise, surprise. What do I know?
I really don't care about people drinking or not drinking, but sometimes people don't use good judgment when they've been doing that.
At least
so
when they drink, they have an excuse.
Right. I guess, you know, it's all about making money for the businesses in the town, so whatever it takes. And again, I might be saying one thing and thinking something else.